Okay, welcome to another video. Yes, today we're ranking fandoms. It's that simple, and we're trying to avoid these advertisements. Toxic anime fandoms tier list maker. Here are fandoms, so not that many. Yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Explanatory. Don't know how to say that word. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Okay, so let's start it without talking too much. The Attack on Titan fandom, a brilliant show. But the fandom, boy, bro, I've got spoiled so often for this show, and that's a shame because it's a brilliant show. I love it. But the fandom, I haven't seen any other anime, and other people talk about it all the time as well, who spoils that much. I don't know if it's like people from the fandom who spoil it, or just people who are taking the piss out of it and just reading the manga because they want to spoil people. Just because spoiling Attack on Titan became such a regular thing, but it's kind of toxic. It's kind of toxic for spoiling so much. I'm sorry, Attack on Titan fans. Obviously, when I talk about the fandom, I don't mean every single person in the fandom. So if I say the Attack on Titan fandom is toxic, that doesn't mean you have to be a toxic Attack on Titan fan. I'm an Attack on Titan fan as well, and I don't spoil stuff for other people, so here you go. I feel like I should know this show. I'm sorry, there will be probably some big shows I don't know just beforehand. Is this the first Fist of the North Star? If so, I haven't watched it, but I feel like I should probably know the show. Just as I feel like with Bleach. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Never watched Bleach. Don't know anything about the fandom. Don't hate me, please. If you do, subscribe and hate me. If you do, comment I hate you 10 times so I get picked up by the algorithm. Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball franchise. Dragon Ball franchise. I love the Dragon Ball franchise. I don't like Dragon Ball Super, it's not that great of the show. It had some moments, not gonna lie, but the show was not that great. Dragon Ball, the franchise is nice, but the fans, man, the fans. If you're a regular on this channel, you may have seen my video One Punch Man or Saitama vs Goku, and how I received a nice message from a Dragon Ball fan, and by nice I mean I made a whole video about Dragon Ball hater being a bitch, basically. Yeah, the Dragon Ball fans. I think Dragon Ball, it's not really Dragon Ball's fault because it has such a huge fan base. Of course, there have to be toxic and poisonous. Nah, toxic and poisonous is the same thing. Hold up. Toxic and stupid. Aggressive. That's the word I'm searching for. Toxic and aggressive people. So I think it's not that much of Dragon Ball. And it's a mainstream thing. It's really the most mainstream thing here. So if something has reached the mainstream, it will bring toxic fans with it. Okay, I've talked about it too much, I think. Don't know the show. Sorry. Let's continue. Death Note. Now that's a hard one. Wait. I'll close this app. They should. Never mind. Death Note. It's an old show, 15 or 14 years old, so haven't really heard that much about its fandom. Last thing I heard about the fandom was when they released the movie and they hated on it, which was like, the movie was pretty awful, so it's justified. I'd say it had a nice fandom. Again, don't know too much about it. Great show though. Evangelion. Yeah. I'm sorry, don't hate me. Never watched Evangelion. Of course I know the opening. It's a classic. It's a banger, by the way. And also I know some memes, Omedeto and stuff like this, but don't know enough to rate this fandom. Full Metal Alchemist. First, let's rate Fate. Why not? Yeah, Full Metal is toxic. Why not? Fate. Sorry, don't know much about it either. Okay. I feel like as an anime channel, it's a bit embarrassing not having seen some of this stuff, but maybe in the future. But Full Metal, it's not toxic. It's not toxic. Full Metal, it's an old show. It's an old show, and honestly, it has an okay fandom. It has a nice fandom, I'd say. I don't know much about it. Yeah, let's just keep it that way. I'm thinking it's way too much fairy tale. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you want to see your show in toxic or cringe, because in my opinion, yes, cringe is above toxic, but if you think a cringe show is worse than a toxic show, it's really subjective to decide which one is worse and which one is better. And just as Attack on Titan fans are toxic because they spoil stuff, some of them, but they're not cringy. Fairy Tail fans are not toxic, but Jesus Christ, I'm sorry if seeing this fucking hand sign below every Fairy Tail video and people saying, "Oh, we have a family, Fairy Tail family" and stuff. Sorry, it's targeted to a younger audience, so it's kind of cringy. Not gonna lie. Food Wars. I'm continuing before making, and I'm not the biggest fan of Fairy Tail. Sorry, I made a video about it. I made a video about Eden Zero. I think it should come out yesterday. It should come out yesterday. Nice sentence. It should come out a day before this video comes out. So, okay, that's it. Oh my god, Food Wars. Haven't watched it, don't know the fandom. Yes, that's it. Don't know the show. Haikyuu. Now, I have to be fair, it's between these two. I mean, I'm kinda like indecisive about liking or disliking the fact that under every volleyball related video on YouTube there is like Haikyuu quotes. And I say every, I mean it. It's impressive, but the way they are like crushing on, like, I get that you can crush on anime people. Hell, I made a video about the best waifus, but the Haikyuu fans are kinda taking the piss. Not gonna lie, and it's kinda cringy. Sorry. Hunter x Hunter. I'm currently watching Hunter. It's an amazing show. I don't know too much about the fans. I'd say it's a nice. I mean, I've experienced the fandom a little bit. I mean a little bit. I've read the YouTube comments underneath some Hunter x Hunter clips, and they were nice. That's my experience, and this whole thing is subjective, so I'm gonna rate them at nice. Maybe like if you dive in more, they are the most toxic bunch in the internet. But at the moment, because I'm currently watching Hunter x Hunter, I think the fandom is pretty nice. JoJo, na 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 na. Yes. Should I make a cover channel? Comment it down below. Haven't watched JoJo. Sorry, it got boring quite fast in the first season, and people are suggesting like, go watch the third part. Yes, the third part. But it's, who the fuck skips one whole season? No. But let's talk about fandom. I've heard many people say that the fandom's quite toxic. I haven't experienced it because I haven't watched the thing, so I'm gonna put it here. Of course, we all know, like, the normie JoJo fans, I think I should call them, who write down, like, is that a JoJo reference? Underneath every fucking thing on this planet. But to judge the JoJo fandom on this alone would be kinda, nah. I don't know much about it. Konosuba. Does Konosuba have a manifested like fandom? Because I feel like if you're a Konosuba fan, you're probably the Konosuba fandom is like r/good anime memes or r/anime memes or r/anime. It doesn't have like that a fan base, a strong fan base. Fuck. I'm stupid. Sorry. Words pronouncing hard, very hard. English hard language. Okay. My Hero Academia. I've had some videos about My Hero Academia on this channel. Don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not really sorry. It's kinda cringe, but it's like a mainstream medium as well, like Dragon Ball. But unlike Dragon Ball, it's not like 20-year-olds being aggressive over the fact that you just called Saitama stronger, or having to deal with shouting to people that say Dragon Ball isn't the best anime in the world. But it's like the younger generation who is in the My Hero fanbase, and most of them are pretty cringy, not gonna lie. They also, it's similar to Haikyuu, to be honest, because they are doing things. They are not only crushing at Haikyuu, they're the boys of the show, but they are drawing so much yaoi. It's, bro, these are high schoolers. They are 14 or 15 or something, like, bro. Okay, kinda cringe. Mirai Nikki. Does it have a fandom? I don't think it does have a fandom. I've watched it, so I will still put it here because it's an old show. I haven't really interacted with anyone in the fandom. I'm not sure it has a fandom, like really active people who still talk about it. I mean, if you're talking with a friend about anime and once in a while the topic Mirai Nikki pops off, okay, but like that's not a fandom. So, okay, let's continue. Mobu Psycho 100. Wholesome. The anime is wholesome. The fandom is nearly as wholesome, but only nearly because Mob Psycho is wholesome. It's the most wholesome thing out there. I think Mob Psycho is like that one popular underground anime, because if you're an anime fan, you've probably heard about Mob Psycho. You don't have to necessarily have watched it, but you've heard about it. If you're like in the mainstream, a mainstream guy, you've heard about Dragon Ball. There's a good chance that you've heard about My Hero Academia, but you probably never heard of Mob Psycho. So I think the fact that the fandom is kinda underground benefits it, and really just wholesome stuff. Monster. Yes. Haven't watched it. Has it an anime? I know the manga. I haven't read it as well. But does it have an anime? I suppose. Whatever. Gintama. It's the same as Mob Psycho, really. But it's more popular than Mob Psycho, obviously. It's a popular underground thing. But I think it's the most popular underground anime days, to be honest. Because it isn't like in the mainstream. And that's just really good for the fandom, I think. The anime itself is like pretty ironic and jokey, so it won't attract people who are like out there comparing their favorite character's strength to another character's strength, and will get aggressive if you don't agree. So just chill dudes, I'd say. And chill girls as well. Naruto. Cringy or toxic? The Naruto fandom can be pretty toxic, not gonna lie. Especially those who claim that Naruto... Obviously, it's also Naruto and Naruto Shippuden and Boruto. Also, does Boruto really have a fandom? Oh. If it's the Boruto fandom, it's probably like 12-year-olds. and some nostalgic Naruto fans. But yeah, the Naruto, it's like Dragon Ball. Really, it doesn't have the same size as Dragon Ball. It's a miniature Dragon Ball. There are way too many people claiming that Naruto Shippuden is the best anime out there, who have watched like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, maybe like 200 episodes of One Piece. Oh, what was that? Jesus. And yeah, but Naruto is definitely the best anime out there, right? Noragami, does it have a fandom? It doesn't have a fandom, right? It has a small fandom. I don't know. I've watched the show, but don't know anything about the fandom. This one's pretty subjective. If you follow my channel, you may have seen that I started with One Piece like half a year ago, or 1 year ago. Jeez, time is running. 1 year ago, and finished it like half a year ago. So I've binge watched it. Yes, I've binge watched a fucking 1,000 episodes show in half a year, and my experience with the fandom, because I've had half a year to experience it, is really positive. I like the fandom. I do realize it's as popular as Naruto and only like 1 or 2 steps behind Dragon Ball in terms of popularity. So there should be a lot of toxic people as well. But in my experience, and this is what this list is about, maybe your experience with the Attack on Titan fandom is like, oh, they are so good, they didn't spoil anything for me. But this is my experience. In my experience, the One Piece fan base is really fun to be in. Okay, let's continue with these first because I don't know them. I think I should know this. Sorry. Steins Gate. The last one. Nah, not the last one, sorry. Haven't watched Yu Yu Hakusho as well. Heard it's a great show. I think the fandom's quite wholesome because it's such an old show and only like the... And even if it had like toxic kid fans, they are all grown-ups now, so it should be a pretty nice fandom, but I haven't watched it and haven't interacted with people, so sorry. Steins Gate. Dropped it after some episodes. Sorry. Can't say anything about the fandom. So, One Punch Man. I've mentioned Dragon Ball or Goku vs Saitama debate, and it's definitely not one-sided. It's definitely not one-sided. The One Punch Man fans are kind of pushing it as well. I haven't watched season 2, so don't know in which state the One Punch Man fandom is right now. Haven't read any of the manga as well, logically. I think it's okay. Although, is it really... Because it is below Full Metal and Konosuba, I think. It's okay, it really is... Oh, should I fuck it? Add a row below, yes, nice. How shall we call it? No. We call this, okay. And we call this One Punch Man. Because One Punch Man is really... It's okay, nothing more, in my opinion. ReZero. It's the same, like Gintama was the same with Pop Psycho, it's the same with Konosuba. Most of the fans are probably like users, redditors in the r/anime memes subreddits and stuff like this. So most of them are probably chill. Pretty chill. Yes. Let's continue. Sword Art Online. I've seen this first 2 seasons. I think they're pulling like... There are some more seasons. Some, I think they're on their 5th or 6th season. So I have no idea about the current situation with Sword Art Online. So I'm rated like when I watched it in 2015 or 16. I think it was more relevant back then. So yes, it's kind of like Fairy Tail a little bit. These are like the shows targeted, or not necessarily targeted, but with a younger audience. So I think most shows with a younger audience Not, they don't have to be, but most of them are kind of a little bit cringy, so that's just my opinion. Again, if you enjoy it in the Haikyuu fandom or whatever fandom I rated bad, it's fine. That's my personal opinion. If you disagree, why not leave a... I think I've made it clear why I don't like most of the fandoms I don't like. If you disagree, why not leave a comment explaining why you disagree. If you like the video, maybe like. If you want to help out a small creator, and subscribe to see more of these videos. I'm kind of posting videos regularly at the moment, so every day. Don't know how long I can keep this up, but I think I've got another tier list, a waifu tier list. Yes, we had to do this. We had to do this at some point. I've had one planned for tomorrow. I have one planned for tomorrow. If you want to see it, subscribe, as I said. If you don't want to miss out more content of mine, subscribe. If you want to buy one of these pretty dresses, why not leave a like and subscribe as well? Yes, okay. That's it from me. Thank you for your attention. Bye.